Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Fluent English Talk, where learning English is easy and fun.
Hi there. Hi, everyone. It's great to be here and help you improve your English today.
And right at the top, if you find these deep dives helpful, please take a second to like this video.
And subscribe. It really helps us keep making more content for you.
Okay, so today we are tackling something that I think, well, I think pretty much everyone goes through.
Oh, for sure. That awful moment.
Exactly. You're speaking English, you feel confident, the conversation is flowing, and then poof.
The word is just gone. It's on the tip of your tongue, but it's not there.
And it's so frustrating because you know the word, you understand it when you hear it, but you can't say it.
And it's not just for beginners. This happens to intermediate learners, even advanced speakers.
So our goal today is to give you some really practical tools. We're going to look at why our brains do this, and then, more importantly, what you can actually do in that moment to keep speaking.
We'll cover why we forget, how to remember better, and some super simple techniques to keep your vocabulary fresh and ready to use.
So let's start with the foundation. Why does this happen? What are the main reasons we just forget words?
Well, the sources list a few really simple reasons. The first one is just lack of usage.
Okay, so you learn a new word, maybe reservation, but then you never actually call a restaurant to make one.
Exactly. The word is in your brain somewhere, but it's deep in storage. It's not ready for quick access.
That makes sense. And the next one.
The second one is passive learning. This is a big one. It's when you only watch or read in English.
So you see the words, you hear them, but you never actually say them out loud.
Right. Your brain kind of treats those words as, low priority. It's information you can recognize but not produce.
And then there are the more psychological reasons.
Yep. This is where stress comes in. When you're nervous or shy or you feel under pressure.
Your brain just freezes up.
It does. It happens to native speakers, too. That stress can block your ability to recall even simple things.
Okay, and there's one more big one. Native language translation.
Oh, this is maybe the biggest blocker of all. Thinking first in your native language and then trying to translate into English in your head.
It's just too slow for a real conversation.
Yeah.
Your brain gets stuck searching for the perfect match.
Right. So knowing that, a huge part of the solution isn't just about memorizing more words.
It's about changing your strategy.
Exactly. And that brings us to what we could call the golden rule.
Which is?
Simple is powerful. You do not need complex, fancy vocabulary to speak English well.
That is probably a huge relief for so many people. We often feel this pressure to use big words like consequence or hypothesis or efficient.
And then we freeze trying to remember them. The truth is, native speakers usually just use simple words. It's all about clear communication, not complex vocabulary.
Can we do a quick role play, like a complicated versus a simple way of saying something?
Let's do it. So a learner trying to be very formal might say, I am unable to recall the appropriate vocabulary at this precise moment.
Right. So much effort. When you could just say,
Sorry, I can't remember the word right now.
see? It's so much more natural, and it keeps the conversation moving.
So the big takeaway here is, if a complex word disappears, just use simpler words. Or describe the thing, explain it another way.
And that idea of explaining it another way leads perfectly into our next tool, paraphrasing.
Yes. This is your secret weapon. Paraphrasing is just saying the same idea using different words. It's the best way to avoid freezing.
So if you don't remember the word, you just talk around it.
You describe it. Let's try an example. What would you do if you forgot the word umbrella?
Okay. I would probably say something like, do you have that thing?
Yeah.
You use it when it's raining. You open it like this.
Perfect. You described it. You used an action, and I knew exactly what you meant, even without the word.
And there's some really useful little phrases that can help you do that, right?
Yeah.
To kind of fill the silence.
Absolutely. Having these ready is key. You can say things like, I can't remember the word.
Or what's the word for it?
It's like. Or it's the opposite of. Or it looks like. All of those buy you a second to think.
Okay, here's a little challenge for everyone listening.
Uh-huh.
In the comments, try to describe a refrigerator or scissors without using the actual word.
That's a great exercise. It forces you to think flexibly.
So on top of paraphrasing, you also mentioned having backup phrases. How is that different?
It's very similar, but these are specifically phrases to use the second you feel your mind go blank. They stop you from freezing and panicking.
And they sound really natural because, again, native speakers use them all the time.
For sure. Phrases like, I'm trying to think of the word.
Give me just a second.
Or my favorite, the word is on the tip of my tongue.
Or just asking, how do you say, let's do a quick role play. Ask me about my morning.
Okay. So how was your morning?
It was good. I cleaned my apartment. First I did the dishes, then what's the word? The word is on the tip of my tongue. Uh, I vacuumed my room.
See, that, what's the word, gave you the time to find vacuumed, and it sounded completely natural.
Okay, so those are great emergency tactics. But what about the long term? How do we make words actually stick in our memory?
This is where we need to talk about how memory works. The best technique here is called spaced repetition.
Right, the idea that cramming studying a word 50 times in one day doesn't really work.
It doesn't. Your brain just forgets it. With spaced repetition, you review a word at specific increasing intervals.
So it's something like you learn a word on day 1, review it on day 2, then day 4, then day 7, day 14, and so on.
Exactly. That schedule tells your brain, hey, this information is important. Keep it. It moves the word from your short-term to your long-term memory.
Let's try it with a word. How about appointment? Let's have everyone repeat it with us. Appointment.
Appointment.
Appointment. And let's use it in a sentence. I have an appointment tomorrow. Say that with us.
I have an appointment tomorrow.
Try typing that sentence in the comments below. The physical act of typing it helps you remember.
It's all about being active. Which brings us to our next set of techniques. Active learning.
Okay, so what does that mean?
It means you have to do more than just read or listen. You need to connect words to things your brain remembers better, like pictures or actions.
So if you learn the word stretch, you should actually stretch your arms.
Yes. Or if you learn boil, you imagine the hot water with bubbles. You have to engage your senses.
And a huge part of that is practicing speaking out loud.
A huge part. Your mouth needs the practice just as much as your brain. It's muscle memory.
Let's do a quick practice round. Everyone, repeat these sentences aloud after us. I learn English every day.
I am improving my vocabulary.
I can describe things even if I forget the word.
Hearing yourself say it is so powerful.
Another great active learning tip from the sources is learning words in phrases, not alone.
Oh, this is so important. We call them chunks. Don't just learn the word recommend.
Instead, learn the whole chunk, like, I recommend this movie, or can you recommend a restaurant?
Right. The whole phrase is stored in your brain as one piece, so it comes out faster and more naturally.
Okay, now let's talk about fluency and mindset. There are some great techniques here. The first one is called the shadowing technique.
Shadowing is amazing for fluency. It's when you listen to a native speaker and you repeat what they say almost immediately, like an echo.
So you're not waiting for them to finish the sentence. You're speaking right along with them.
Exactly. It trains your pronunciation, your rhythm, and your recall speed all at once.
Let's try a quick shadowing exercise. Repeat these right after we say them. Ready? I don't worry about forgetting words.
I speak with confidence.
It feels a little strange at first, but it is so effective.
It really is. Another mindset shift is about speed. Many learners think speaking fast means you're fluent.
But it's the opposite, right? The research says to speak slowly.
Absolutely. Speaking fast actually makes you more nervous and more likely to forget words.
Slowing down gives your brain that extra split second it needs to find the word you're looking for.
Let me give you a quick demo. If I speak really fast and messy, it sounds like this. I went to meeting. Gonda was very late because I forgot me. My thing.
It's hard to follow. But if I speak slowly and clearly, I went to the meeting and I was very late because I forgot my presentation.
So much clearer. Clarity is always better than speed.
A few more quick tips. The sources recommend building word families. What does that mean?
It means when you learn one word, you learn the related forms too. So if you learn the verb help.
You also learn the noun help, the adjective helpful, and maybe helpless.
Yes. Your brain creates connections between them, making them all easier to remember.
And here's one I love because it's so simple. Talk to yourself.
Yes. It's one of the best ways to practice. Just narrate your day in English.
I'm cooking dinner now, or I need to send an email.
It makes your passive vocabulary active because you're forcing yourself to use it.
All of this helps with the ultimate goal, which is to stop translating in your head.
That's the key. You want to build a direct connection between an object and the English word. When you see a chair, your brain should just think chair.
Not your native word for it first and then translate.
Right. A great exercise is to just look around the room you're in right now and name things only in English.
Window, table, lamp, wall. It's a simple way to retrain your brain.
And one final point on memory. Connect words to emotions. The brain remembers emotional things much better.
So if you learn the word excited, connect it to a real memory, like a birthday you were excited for.
The stronger the connection, the faster the recall.
Okay, let's put all this together with a final practice section. We're calling this the describe first technique.
This is all about practicing that recovery. Let's do a few quick role plays.
Okay, scenario 1. We're at a restaurant, and I forget the word for spicy grilled chicken. You're the waiter.
Okay, ready to order.
Yes, I'd like the cheki. It's the chicken. You cook it on the fire, and it has the hot sauce on it.
The spicy grilled chicken.
Yes, that's it. Perfect.
C. The conversation didn't stop. Let's try another. We're at work, and you forget the word presentation.
Hey, are you ready for the meeting this afternoon? I still need to finish my, what's that thing called? The slides I have to show everyone.
Well, your presentation.
Yeah, my presentation. I need another hour.
Okay, last one. We're traveling, and I forget the word elevator.
Our room is on the 10th floor.
Oh, wow. Where is the, the thing that goes up and down between floors, the little room?
The elevator. It's over there.
Great, thanks. So to summarize the describe first technique, stay calm, use a backup phrase, describe the thing with simple words, and just keep speaking.
To practice one last time, try describing a tomato, a bus, or a laptop in the comments without using the word.
And just to make sure they stick, let's do a super quick review of those crucial backup phrases. Repeat after us.
What's the word for?
It's used for.
The word is on the tip of my tongue.
How do you say?
Perfect. Okay, I think we're ready for a quick recap of everything we've covered.
Let's do it. The top 10 takeaways from today's deep dive.
1. We forget words because of stress, lack of repetition, passive learning, and translating.
2. Use simple words. Don't freeze looking for a complicated one.
3. Use backup phrases like, what's the word, to buy yourself time.
4. Paraphrase. Describe things when you can't find the exact name.
5. Practice speaking out loud every single day.
6. Learn vocabulary in chunks, not single words.
7. Use spaced repetition to build your long-term memory.
8. Use the shadowing technique to improve your fluency and recall speed.
9. Speak slowly and clearly. Speed is not your friend when you're nervous.
And 10. The big one. Think in English, not in your native language.
If you can work on these tips, you really will start to feel more confident.
You'll stop focusing on the words you forget and start focusing on the ideas you're communicating.
Thank you so much for joining us for this deep dive today. We really hope these techniques help you speak English more confidently.
And we have a final question for you to think about. Which tip was the most helpful for you? And what's one word that you always seem to forget when you're speaking?
Let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
And don't forget that final practice challenge of describing an object.
And as always, please remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next lesson.
We're here to help you speak better English every single week.
Thanks for watching.
And we'll see you in the next lesson.
Bye.